Bandicoot 2 Cortex. Crystals, of course. No!
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool!
Is this thing
Do
working?
you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! Crash! Dad! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Hello.
What have we got? Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. Speak again. Speak again.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, trying to figure out how to make this louder. There we go. Microphone level. Okay, because I don't want it to be too high. There we go. Microphone level. Okay, because I don't want it to be too high. Alright, we'll start with that. Set myself back off here. I grew up with the intro, but damn it. Alright, be kind to the boxes. Always. Nope. Breaking. It's really hard because I want to hit them so bad. Okay. Oh, I can't hit the checkpoint box. Okay. But that's fine. So let me do the little skirt. Oh no. I don't want to hurt any boxes. I'm not even going to bother doing a little bonus stone. Ah, how am I supposed to get through that? Ah, damn it. How am I supposed to? I guess I should have did that one because it wouldn't have broke. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Oh god.
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals.
Fuck
Now
off,
get
Cortex.
back in there.
Jesus Christ. It's been a very long freaking time since I've played this. Alright, it says right there, be kind to the boxes. I just hit the wrong fucking box. Boy. Don't even care. Even though I would touch it, I wouldn't break it. Spiky poison turtles. There we go. Ah, shit. There's a box up there, so I don't want to hit that. Damn it, another hole. Crystal. there's the end. So that was obviously. And I didn't touch any of the boxes, so there's the silver gem. And then I wonder if you can get anything. Okay, so that was the silver gem. You can get a silver gem if you get all the boxes.
I knew I could rely on you.
So if I went back and got all the boxes...
These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Coco! Alright. Sorry to bore you guys, so, okay. Now, this is one of the annoying things about the Insane Trilogy on the PS4, is that, when it first came out, the time trials were only in the third game, and with the Insane Trilogy, it's, been incorporated into all of the games, so it doesn't matter which, like, even the first one, and the only reason I'm not playing the first one is because my boyfriend and I already just recently beat it, and I suck at it. He had to play that one mostly. I gotta get comfy here. Alright, so we're gonna go back through it. I don't want to do the time trial, I just want to get all the boxes this time. Because if you don't get all the boxes... Jesus Christ, is it really midnight? I didn't realize it was already midnight. Alright, so yeah, this time I'm actually going to... Nope, fuck that. I'm gonna actually get all the boxes this time, or at least try to. But that's one thing I've always really appreciated about these games, is the fact that it'll tell you in the tips, like, hey, this is how you get what you're looking for the, like, special gems and shit. That's another thing. In the first one, I don't remember there being the belly flop unless we just weren't using it. I don't remember there being a belly flop. But I know in the third one you can get a lot of, like, different little, like, powers like this. Like, you can get double jump, triple jump, stuff like that. Checkpoint areas or ha, bird. That's one thing I do remember. I think it's oh god damn it. I think it's in the second one here, but it could be in the third one, where you go into these little checkpoint type things, and like ostriches, I think? Yeah. But it could be this one actually, so. Shoot. I know there's a, oh, damn it. I know there's supposed to be like a, you have to practice it on this long spot, but there's like a skid jump. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's like, there's like a skid jump. I don't care about the box anymore, it's not break. There's a skid, oh shit. There's a skid jump, and the skid jump plus you. That. Oh, there it is, there's the frickin', okay, so it was this one. But he'll hide his head in the frickin' ground and then you can't get him. You have to be really fast with him. Don't shit. Damn it. Does this use up lives? It does use up lives. Damn it! Okay, so that sucks. This one actually does use up the lives. In the first Crash Bandicoot, when you do the special checkpoints, it doesn't use up lives. You just go back out of it and start over again, so. But one thing about these Crash Bandicoot games is that they can be pretty forgiving. Alright, so I can't remember. I'm gonna look behind him like it's gonna actually help. Oh, damn it, I was so close. See. And they won't freaking come back up either. Oh, dang it. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to finish this and then come back to later. Damn it. Or I'll die. Dying works too. You're not gonna help me with anything. I wish that if you like fell off the edge or something, that Akko would bring you back. But he doesn't. He's only good if you like get hit or something. Which is pretty lame. God damn it. But yeah, no, I almost had it too that first time, and I remember when I was a kid, me and my mom tried like a million freaking times. I don't even care about the stupid birds. We tried like a million freaking times. Damn it!
What have we got?
This part, and maybe that's part of what it was. Maybe I didn't realize that you could do the like skip jump thing. I don't know. Ah, damn it! I guess I need to wait till I get further back on his tail feathers or something. Avoid the spur because he's no help. There's no way to freaking go back either, so don't even matter because you can't even go back.
What have we got?
It won't let you. No, because that thing's there, so it won't even let you go back and do it again. Oh well. At least I got the special gem. Eventually. Oh. Okay, so So this must be like the first one where if I die, it's just gonna make me start over. It's just the little icons on the bottom. Like some bits and pieces of this game I remember, but not everything. Except the same little icons and stuff that they had on the bottom of the first one, so. Avoid the poison poke turtles. And this time I don't have to worry about the okay. My headphones just died.
You are helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gem.
Fucking up all the things.
Crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, so... That's gonna be really annoying. I don't have any other... I can hear everything, but you can... Well, it's not that bad in here. Hold on. I know you guys can hear my air conditioner, and that's really annoying, so... I know you guys can hear my air conditioner, and that's really annoying, so... Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so my headphones died, and that whistling sound apparently was my other, was the microphone on the camera. So, okay. Alright, we got this. What the heck? I already got the red one? It's been so freaking long. Alright, we're gonna try. Alright, I think we got this until my headphones finish charging. Looks so much better than it did when I was a kid. Oh, okay. Ice skate. Away from the TNT. Oh, dang it. That direction. There we go. And sorry about that. Damn, come on. Ice should not be this hard to freaking control. There we go. There we go. Next level. Next level. Alright. And I saw the red gem at the beginning of the door to this, so I'm not exactly sure if there was anything special to this one, like the first level where you don't touch any box and you get the special whatever. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I just realized that was there. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes they have boxes hidden up here in the ice. So I gotta keep track of those. Kill you, kill you. Alright, are you gonna come down?
Hazy. This game was the shit back in the day. This makes me want to rush right out and buy it to play again.
Yeah, if you have a PS4, because it's got all three of them on the PS4. The only thing that sucks, though, is that if you get it for the PS4, so if you played the third one and you remember it's got the time trials, they put the time trials in all the games. So even though this is the second one, I can go back through after I beat the level the first time and do the time trial version of it. But when you play the first one, because I already beat the first one, not on here, but if you play the first one, they actually added his sister Coco, so you can play the entire game, well, except for the first like 3 or 4 levels. Once you beat the first 3 or 4 levels, then you can play the rest of the game as Coco if you want to, or you can switch back to just being Crash. I know there's something up there, but there we go. Otherwise, you can get the old versions on the PS Network, but only for the PS3. Because I bought them all on the PS3, but for some stupid reason you can't play them on the PS4. Something to do with interface or some bullshit, I don't remember. Ow. I need a comfier freaking chair for this.
What have we got?
Here is I remember bits and pieces, but I played the second one so much when I was younger, but it was super hard back then, and I never actually finished it. I only got to like the 3rd or 4th level of this little like tower that he's got you in. Damn it. So, oh damn it. So up until a certain point, I don't remember anything. So it's gonna still be stupid ice. Alright, let you do your little spin. Do your spin. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to come back to that one. That's what I need.
I know you're playing too, but I can't help Gen Ela, from the first one, and yay, the second, I always remember jumping on the P.
Oh, yeah. The one thing I actually like about the second and the third is when you get to ride the little animals to run away from the bigger things. And, like the third one where you get to play Coco and you're riding on the little tiger. And then this one when you're riding on the little polar bear to chase, or, you know, to get chased by the big polar bear or whatever. Those were always my favorite. Just because I like riding the little animals for some reason. I'm gonna avoid you assholes. Oh, of course, I freaking died right at the ending. I don't really care about all those freaking things. Oh shit. I missed a lot of them. And I know there's a whole secret level thing. I'm not a completionist, I'm just playing because I wanted to check my settings and I just kind of kept playing, so. Should probably put both of these in. I've already been through 2 headsets that decided to stop working before me. So the only microphone that I have right now is the one attached to my camera, which I had to go dig out of my frickin' PlayStation VR box. Just realized I have my disinfecting wipes in the shop. Whatever. Doesn't cost that. Oh, yeah. Damn, what the hell? I'm actually surprised that I'm playing this one with the joystick. That might be part of my problem, actually. Because when I was playing the first one, I was playing only with the D-pad. And it just seemed a little bit more natural. Because it just seems like... I'm gonna try it with the D... The D-pad just helps make it a little bit stiffer. Because when you use the analog, Crash is just so fluid, it makes it really frickin' hard to control. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ah, shit. There was a huge... Oh, there was a huge issue when this first came out, too, because they said that they made the controls a little bit harder. Like, his jumps aren't the same and all that shit.
I don't know that I could play it with the analog cause muscle memory says use the D-pad.
That's how I was with the first one, but I was playing my Switch the other day, so I just ended up getting back into the analog stick. Even though earlier, before I started playing this, I was playing the Nintendo Classic that we got. I spent the last, like, 3.5 hours playing Dr. Mario. Ah, shit. Come on.
I'd buy that Nintendo just so I could play the original Kirby again.
Yeah, that one's on there. I haven't played them. I want to get a capture card. Once I get a capture card, then I'll be able to play that stuff on here because they modified it with an HDMI. But I have to save up. I'm not even looking for top of the line. I'm just looking for something that'll, you know, be at least halfway decent. Just because the only things that I can stream from freely are the PS4 and the Xbox, and I hate the Xbox. The only game I have on there, if I chose to do anything, the only game I would end up probably doing is Conker's Bad Fur Day. God damn it, jumped too far. What fucking help are you? God damn it. Oh, duh. It wasn't that one, it was the crystal. That's one over there. I don't know why they couldn't make it so that he, like, flies you back to where you jumped from and then disappears. Like, what fucking help are you if you just disappear completely and you don't even fucking help me? Not too soon. Alright, one more time. Otherwise I say fuck it. Alright. Damn it! I still overjumped it. Damn it. Alright, fuck it. I'm not doing that one again. Timing is everything. I should make this channel a drinking game, and every time I die, take a shot. And if I get a game over, finish your drink. That sounds like fun if I didn't have to work tomorrow. Come on, turn around. I love how his little board looks like cardboard.
Is it the second Bandicoot that he gets a jetpack at the end? I'm not sure if I ever played the third one. It's hard to remember what happens in.
Jetpack at the end. Jetpack at the end. I never finished the second one, so maybe? I don't remember anything about a jetpack. I know you get, there's like the airplane or whatever in the third one, I think. But I'm not sure about a jetpack. Because I know in the first one, it's super, like, tribal, villagey the whole way through. There's not really anything advanced. Okay, at least got your stupid crystal.
Three crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the fifth crystal.
Don't care. I haven't noticed it so far in this one, but in the first one, they redid the opening scene, and they actually had Crash, like, talking and stuff. It was not a lot, but they gave him a voice, which I thought was really weird. body slam. The third one was like all technology.
I'm pretty sure it's the end of second where he goes to space and gets the jetpack. Sorry, spoiler alert.
No, it might be. It's not really spoiler alert, because they were saying the third one's like all spacey. Because I know in the third one, I think it's his sister Coco, it has on like a freaking space suit or whatever. And you can go in space and fight, what's his name? Not Embryo, because they aren't partners anymore. The other guy, I can't remember his freaking name. But yeah, like he's got a huge thing in space and you slowly blow the parts off of it and stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did something similar to that, and the second one is like a precursor to the idea. Because the third one is really weird. In the third one, Crash actually rides a motorcycle and is in like motorcycle races with the bad guys and stuff. And then Coco rides on a tiger. There's a lot of underwater ones in the third one. And the other bad guy, oh man, another split one. The other bad guy in the third one is the guy that gives you the time trials. I can't remember any other names, but I know he's like blue and he has like a clock on his chest and stuff. Kind of reminds me of the bad guy from the Alice in Wonderland through the Looking Glass that Sacha Baron Cohen was playing as, but very blue. Careful for those. Ah! Okay. That one, just don't jump on it. Oh, there it is. So I almost missed that one. I'm always not sure which way to go when it does these split direction ones. Because, like, I remember... What the fuck? Because I remember the very first level in the first game where there's the little split. And when you go down the right side, you have to hit all the boxes in a row to... Oh, damn it. All the boxes in a row to get to the other side. There is a little industrial part when you get to the third island, though. And the little industrial part, there's one like laboratory level or whatever it is, and it splits off into like 3 or 4 different frickin' directions. Let me just go down this way instead, because that's what the crystal is. I'm not playing this to completion or anything, I'm just seeing how far I get until I can figure out one specific game I want to keep playing. That's for the other side. Oh, okay, it still counted that I got the crystal. Oh well. Big biffer. I'll have to accept that later. Moles, moles. Moles. Moles and shrimp. Oh, shit. That's weird, I haven't hit another one of those ones that you smack to get into. The first level had it, where you have to belly flop into the ground and then it takes you down into a special zone. But in that special zone, when you die, you actually die, where this one... Oh shoot, I missed something. Alright. Oh, okay, it's right there. Come on, back out. Tight spaces. There we go. I don't know where the... Oh, shit. I don't know where the, It must be further down, where the little box is to bring life to the outlines. Or is it up above it? I can't see it up that high. Oop, that was better. Alright, I'm really bad at timing these. There it is. Come on. Aw, I hit the jump. I guess try and do that one. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Skip that one. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Damn it. Fuck it. Like I said, I'm not making this a series, I'm just playing it for the fuck of it. Nose. 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 Damn it. I know later you have to have,
What
like,
would you
X
say
number.
is a must-have game for the PS4?
Really depends on what kind you play. Because right now with the PS4, since it's not compatible with the PS3 and stuff, they're remaking a lot of the older games. So like here they've got the trilogy for Crash, and in November? I think it's November or September. They have the trilogy for Spyro, and they redid, just like they did Crash, they redid the look of it and everything. Same game, but they just made it look a hell of a lot better. And then they redid all the Kingdom Hearts, so you can get all the Kingdom Hearts on the PS4 in 2 discs, I think. I've got one of them. It's over there by the frickin' TV, but it's got 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memory, like there's so many freaking, it's got all the Kingdom Hearts games except for Dream Drop Distance, but they made that on a second copy, and then the third one is supposed to come out at the end of January. This was just a boulder. But the other one comes out in the end of January. So it just depends on the kind of game you're into, because Oh. Shit. Because we've got a little bit of everything. My boyfriend really likes the shooters. I'm not really a big shooters person. And he also likes horror games, and they're remaking a lot of Resident Evils and stuff like that. Damn it, it's the last... Fuck, it's the last thing I did. I'm focusing too much. What else? I know they already remade Skyrim, but we only have it for the VR. Hey, honey. Oh! Okay, there's the boulder. Let's try not to hit the same fucking thing this time.
Assassin's Creed Origins is a good game.
I haven't played that one.
I love the classics like this, and I play the story mode of Call of Duty, skip the online, been interested in Last of Us maybe? Or a good hoe.
My speak thing gave up halfway through that. Last of Us is really good. Like the Last of Us, have you tried the Tomb Raider ones? The Tomb Raider ones are pretty good too. I've been a little bit out of the loop with my PlayStation lately. Been playing more of the Nintendo Switch, which is why I need to get a capture card, because I can't broadcast that one without a capture card. Of course, then I don't think it would be live. I'd have to get a decent one to make it live. Isn't the Assassin's Creed Origins, isn't that one, like, only online, or does that one actually have a story mode? Does that one have a story mode?
Origins, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have Manhunt on PS4? Had that on PS2 and was obsessed with it.
I've never heard of that one. You know anything about a game called Manhunt?
Yeah.
Is it on the 4?
It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, it's a PS2 game, but did it make it on the 4? Okay. And not that he knows of.
No, that game was brutal.
That's probably why people like it so much.
You beat the shit out of people with whatever you can find.
Whatever you do. Oh, shit. Isn't there another game similar to that? That sounds familiar. Yeah, but I've never heard of the game.
Everybody's trying to kill you, and you...
Maybe I'm thinking of a movie that sounds like that. What's The Purge? What about that one movie that they were talking about where you're like trapped in an office? Did that one ever actually get released?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, though.
I don't know
Something experiment.
Something like that, yeah. People on YouTube. God damn it! Died again. If anyone's keeping track, they're probably really drunk right now. I've died a lot.
The Belko Experiment, and yes, it's already out on Blu-ray. It was pretty decent.
Is it? Okay. The Belko Experiment. God damn it. And I guess it's out on Blu-ray right now. Not know why I even bother. God damn it, some of the boxes get broke by the boulder already. Does the microphone on your headset only work when it's on, even if it's plugged into the aux cable? For your afterglow, because I tried, mine died, and apparently when it dies I can still listen with it, but I can't use the microphone even though it's plugged into the freaking cable. Right. Because I grabbed yours and I could hear through it just fine, but it told me there was a microphone, but nothing was coming out of it, so I had to use the microphone that's in the camera. But it was picking up the AC, so I had to turn the AC off. At least until my headphones charge. God damn it, I keep jumping. I guess I'm how am I supposed to know to skip over that one though? I can't even see it till I fall in it already. And I have switched to the D-pad because the analog stick was just screwing with me too much. Oh shit! Oops! Put the buttons in the wrong order. Can't just skip a level either. I think if I game over, I'll try and find the game that I actually want to play. I hope I'm not sucking up too much of the internet for you to be able to. Oh, I made it! For you to be able to play.
It'll be. I'm hardwired.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't get mine. I was trying to pick a game that I didn't care that much about so I could get my settings right.
What are you doing next, Final Fantasy? Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know yet. I don't want to do Kingdom Hearts because Jaren's already doing Kingdom Hearts. He's doing Birth by Sleep.
Well, we have like 90 games you can choose from, so...
I know.
Play Bloodborne.
I am not playing Bloodborne. I will break my fucking controller over Bloodborne.
Jared says play Bloodborne.
Only if you watch.
Said only if you watch. She's never played Dark Souls or
No.
anything like it.
No, I've just watched you play.
Yeah, they said they would 100% watch that.
Just to watch me break my fucking special edition controller.
Yep. That's the dream. That's why people watch streams, babe.
To watch people break shit.
To watch people get angry.
I think it just, it fucking sucks after. Well, you have a beer in there.
I do have a beer in there.
It sucks that I have to freaking work for the next 6 days straight, and it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. Because that would be fun every time I die to fucking drink.
Then we'll just go get you like a fucking hammer like Sky Vodka.
No, if I'm gonna do shots or anything like that, then I don't want straight vodka. I would want
Shots, you make a mixed drink.
shots are more fun with that. I would like not a whole shot glass, like a half a shot.
You would be fucked up.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Die or pass out halfway through.
Like passed out in the chair.
It'd be the same problem with a mixed drink. I might. I just need more of an incentive to play it.
Yeah, well, they watched me play Dark Souls 3, and I never watched them play Dark Souls, so...
Yeah, and you did it on Twitch.
They got their lives.
That was with the Xbox, wasn't it? Yeah, technically, but I was thinking about doing Conkers. Conkers isn't yours. Conkers is mine. Fanboy, fangirl. But it's the only other one we have that can stream right now until I get a freaking... That's what I want for my birthday! I want a capture card. You don't have to get like a super top of the line one. Not for a beginner. On Amazon, the fucking price went up.
I wish you would have like said that before, because they had it on Prime Day on sale for $100.
Well, you knew I wanted one when we were still in Illinois. We just didn't have the internet. Now we have the internet. No, I'm not gonna retry the level.
We have our own plays, but
Well, it's a hobby right now. It keeps me from
as long as it's
going
fun.
insane.
Who's good against Jack's top play?
He's gonna yell at me again. No, he's not.
You heard me?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I can't
Said if I gamed over, I was gonna go find something else. I'm gonna go and try Ripper again.
not in the Jacks. I mean, I guess I could do Garen, but our team comp is trash. We got 280 carries.
Ripper 2 sucks.
Yeah, we can use that. They tried to make him look less crazy in this game. In the first game, he's way more like his straight jacket's all screwed up and his hair is all screwed up. This one they try to make him look more sophisticated. No! Run! God damn it! Mother!
I haven't played
I know we're gonna go over there. Ooh, look here.
actually debating on
I can't
getting
remember now. I know it's a pattern.
a couple of buddies that don't have a game on or something.
What? Three first.
Yeah, and I had
This way second. If we could find it cheaper. Same fucking hat. Yep, right. There we go. Bitch! Perfect. Professor? Really? Professor Group?
I thought you weren't playing League.
I think the highest I got was when you go against Tiny Tiger.
Oh, he said play one without me. I'm not playing bot lane. Yeah, as soon as I went top lane Rumble, I just shit on people.
Pretty sure I own them.
If you want to play bot lane. Well, it only took them
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Yeah, no, I like the way it was.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
They need that 250% bonus crit.
Let me this really bad.
Okay.
Oh shit, remember the eels? I hate the eels. New path for earning the red gem elsewhere. No, the red gem was downstairs in the second world.
Yeah,
I hate this place.
It just takes too long to decide. By the time you get your second item, like it's already decided, that's the problem. Misfortune. Yeah, Dark Artist is pretty good, because you can proc it off the minions with your double up. And it does like a shit. I actually have never played that game.
Okay, that's where the red gem goes.
I don't know.
There we go. Just have to skid that one. Don't jump quite through. I just thought of something for my capture card.
What?
Usually for my birthday, I get to keep $50 out of the phone bill.
Okay.
So we have $50 more. There we go, there we go, there we go. Aw, I can't even skid those stupid things. No, no! God damn it.
All that time spent. Nowadays,
That's what makes this fun. Even though Mark left. Oh no, maybe Mark's back. Mark, are you back?
I feel like the single player games, like, so, like, the focus is on story and gameplay mechanics and all that, and now everything has a fucking multiplayer mode, and that's where you make your money. So they don't really care about all that crap as much.
Yes,
where you're
I'm
paying
back.
for, like,
Did I miss SMTHN?
No, not really. My boyfriend was ranting about how it's not as much fun to play, but at the same time, like with other people, but at the same time, like games are only focusing on this multiplayer shit. And I was like, so broadcasting's so fun, there's people watching, but then you were gone. I wish this, unless I just don't know how to check. Wait, is there a thing up here? Oh, participants. Oh, okay, cool. It does actually have a way to tell you.
Like my favorite.
Cool. I didn't know if there was actually a way to show who's watching. So, like on Twitch, it shows you who's in your chat, but I haven't used Twitch in a really long time. I still have an account, but I haven't used it in a while. Okay. No, no, unpop! No, unpop!
It's this game. I could watch a whole run through of this game. I think my whole 6th grade was this game.
Mine was earlier than 6th grade, but yeah, pretty much. The first one I watched my mom play. I tried to play, but I was really bad, and I'm still really bad at the first one. But then the second one, I don't think anyone in my family ever actually finished. And then my mom played the shit out of the third one. She really liked the third one.
I will always feel not everything's a square, but if it's fun,
Damn it. I can't wait for the Spyros though. I like Spyro more than Crash. But I think that's just because I was a little bit older, and Crash, the first one especially, is actually a lot harder than Spyro. I think Spyro was way easier. So that's probably why I liked it more, because it was way easier.
it's not the company.
Fun fact, went looking for a second job again and landed one at Spirit Halloween. Employees get a 3-0 discount score.
Dude, I was hoping there would be a Halloween place around here so that I could get into one. But they don't have... I mean, there's plenty of abandoned freaking buildings around here to put one. But I haven't seen anything. I know we used to have an old Hollywood Video, and they put it in there one year. But now that the Sears closed down, they ended up keeping like a Sears appliance or something like that, and they moved into the old Hollywood Video. But at the same time, we have an abandoned freaking mall. They could pick any of the old stores inside the mall. We had an Elder Beerman, and then that just went out of business. But the only Halloween store I've ever seen around here is Halloween City, and Spirit's way better.
That's where it is here, the old Sears on Beltline.
For what?
Okay, I think... Was it... I think it was Spirit that, that's where they went last year, too, I think, was in the old Sears. Oh, damn it. I think that's where it was the old Sears. But I thought you were moving to the other side of, like, St. Charles or something. Yeah. guess this one doesn't count when you die. Overshot it that time. Fuck.
I did very briefly, then came back to the area. Still got the studio in St. Charles Go.
That's good. I mean, you know, yeah, it sucks to travel, but at the same time, it's not terribly far. Because, Kay, the area manager for the Buc-ee's, she lives in St. Charles.
It's about a 30-minute drive.
Really? I swore it was way further than that. I thought it was like an hour. So my mother-in-law, when she was still down there and she worked at the Red Cross, she'd go to St. Charles. And she said it was like more like a 45-minute drive. I mean, shit, just to get to... When I got my store, it was in Sunset Hills in South County, and even that took me 35 minutes on a good day. If traffic was real bad, then it took me 45 minutes or so. Holy crap, I missed a lot of boxes. Well, there was the ruby. I forgot about that. If you have the ruby, then there's a secret path. Freaking calories right here. Oh shit. Had 3 of those today. What time is it? Take my meds.
Maybe it takes longer. I never really time it.
And plus it probably takes, you know, takes into consideration which road you take, if you take like all highway or whatever. Or if you're taking more of the back roads or something. More river. I've not yet had all 3 Aku. Nice. Oh, and I went back in mode. That's not gonna help me.
But they found groups. If I could try and get some food.
I love this game, but I'm going to exit out and go eat and watch Ghostbusters 2.
Okay. I'm dying too much, so I'm gonna try and either pick up a different game or watch somebody else. Yeah. See ya. Have a good night.
I just got chased down by 5 motherfuckers. How are you guys letting the chicks pop up? I'm pretty sure we just had this conversation. I'll be alright.
Mundo.
Say, everybody on my team. No, she's not like crazy. But for some reason, her auto attackers. Didn't have red flag.
Scan. Or spin. Alright. Yeah, 0 life, so let myself game over and then that'll be it.
That was such a
Wait, which system do we have Bloodborne on? I've heard of Fantasy Star. I don't know what system it's on though. Boxes in these ones. There's nobody watching right now, so 2 hours ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and
I love Star Ocean.
go ahead and stop this.